What's up, guys? My name is Jared.
And I'm Molly.
And we are reporting live. My friends, you guys know that I've said that for a long time. I'm gonna start bringing that to the vlog, by the way, so just be prepared for that. Anyways, we today are at the opening of the 2019 Epcot International Food and Wine Festival. This is awesome. This is my favorite event of the entire year and all of Disney property. I'm so stoked to be here, and this whole video is literally going to be covering all the 2019 brand new stuff. So if you're looking for a whole tour around all of Epcot and all of the Food and Wine Festival, you know, check out some of our other Food and Wine videos that are coming up, or, you know, go somewhere else, unfortunately.
We're gonna have we're gonna have videos of overall food and wine coverage, but right now we're just going to focus on the new things. So that includes 2 new stands and then a couple new little tastes at different locations.
Exactly. We'll tell you about the chefs, we'll tell you about the bands, we'll tell you about Eat to Beat, we'll tell you about some cool, we'll tell you about some cool events and food options, and we'll just give you a tour of everything that's brand new at the 2019 International Food and Wine Festival. So thanks so much for joining us on this video. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. If you're looking for videos on Epcot or anything Disney World, Universal, Orlando, and travel related. My name's Jared.
And I'm Molly.
Let's do this thing. So this is actually the longest festival in Epcot's history, right, Molly?
It's almost 3 months this year, which is insane. This definitely, honestly, you need 3 months to experience everything here. Yeah. I come here all the time during Food and Wine, and I still don't get to experience everything. So we're gonna show you some highlights, some of the best stuff. Also, I'm gonna go total mom mode here. When you're doing the Food and Wine Festival and going around the world, you need to drink water because you're gonna be drinking, you're gonna be eating a lot of food.
Beer's fine.
You need to hydrate. Trust me.
She's probably right,
drinks, you are going to want to stay hydrated. It's very hot out here.
If you've never done a festival in general, just be prepared to drink and eat a lot. And you might be spending money, and you might think, oh, okay, like $4 or $5 for a little snack, but then you buy 12 of those. It gets expensive fast.
If you want to keep yourself on a budget, I would recommend buying a gift card so you can set yourself with a dollar amount and then just use that throughout the day.
Yeah, and always get, you got one right here. Pick up a passport as soon as you walk into the Food and Wine Festival. They'll have menus for every stand around the park, and you can stamp them as you go.
You got stickers.
Exactly, fun stuff. So let's keep walking. Okay, so this is actually quickly right at the Mexico Pavilion, at the Mexico stand. There is actually brand new tacos this year. So if you're used to going to the Mexico stand every year for Food and Wine, they have a brand new set of tacos, and this is one of my favorite stands in the whole park. They are famous for their margaritas, obviously. They have amazing tacos, and you can't beat it. There's several Mexico stands, but the Food and Wine stand is right towards the end of the entire Mexico section. Yeah? Yes, what Jared said. Anyways, also in Mexico, they have this whole tequila lunch, actually. It's $85 a person, which I know you might be like, wow, that's a lot. But you get to do a ton of tequila tasting. You get some seriously authentic Mexican food, and from what I hear, it's one of the better things to do during the Food and Wine Festival. So, just a little advice.
I want to get my fromage stand.
One of 2 new locations this year for the 2019 Food and Wine Festival.
The Alps.
Alps. Why do you like it, Molly?
I think this place is really good. We tried it, and they have some awesome desserts. They have a really great frosé. I love it when they do new stands because it's just it's just so exciting.
Cheese too. She loves cheese.
Yes, I love cheese.
So we're right outside of China, one of my favorite stands, but
so normally there is a grease and then a taste track stand, but they took those out this year. That was kind of to replace the Alps and the Apple Orchard, but they do kind of have a new little location over by Test Track. It's going to be called the Donut Box, and that has a couple different types of donuts and then some beer and some cocktails to go along with it. That is not going to be opening until October 1st this year, so a little later in the season, but it sounds really good and we're really looking forward to it. So if you're coming after October 1st, that's definitely a place you want to try because it's all brand new.
Yes, and if you're an annual pass holder, why don't you show them what
my magnet? I'm not an annual pass holder, I just took his magnet.
I'm an annual pass holder, so I'm not going to use the magnet, but So check that out.
She's so pretty.
So that's for the first half of the festival. The second half, coming in October, is another magnet with Remy on it. So if you're an annual pass holder and you like to collect those magnets, that's something to keep an eye on. And yeah, actually after 4 times, their new gift, I remember a lot of people looked into this last year, but last year, the annual pass holder gift was a cutting board.
Yep, I got one of those.
And Molly did get one of those?
Back when I was an annual pass holder, the good old days.
But now, for this year, they have...
it's a set of coasters. I think it's
yes.
4 in a box, so you have to come visit 4 times. The 4th time you go and you check in, you get to get your coasters.
Yep. So
and they're cute. They look like the mini on the magnet.
So a few things that are being removed and a few new things to think about if you're an annual pass holder. Let's keep walking. So we just walked past India. Why is that always a classic?
I love the India stand because they have a little non-bread sampling platter. So it's the Indian bread and it comes with a couple different dips. I'm a huge bread person and I think it's really good. It's like very interesting dips, not stuff that you usually come across. They're very Indian and it's just really fun to try a bunch of new flavors.
Definitely. So we're actually in Africa right now. At this refreshment outpost right to my left, there's some brand new items over there. So that's something to take a look at. But we're actually going to show you our first brand new, apparently must try this year. And that's at the Africa stand, which is for the Food and Wine Festival. Right at the end of Africa, they have espresso based beef, I believe is what it's called. I don't know. I'll find out in just a second when I'm walking up. I don't know.
So we just stopped at the Africa stand and we got the Kenyan coffee barbecue beef tenderloin. It has a kachumbari slaw and cornmeal pap. So not sure what any of that is, but we're gonna eat it.
And it's brand new. So that's what this video is all about. Brand new stuff. So check it out.
Yum.
So yeah, let's give it a shot, huh? Wow. I'm not gonna lie, I'm biased because I literally like all steak, but that's good. I don't know what that
really
sauce
good
is.
Sauce. It's like a barbecue sauce, but it's like sweet.
Big time recommend when you're coming through Africa. All right, so we got this ravioli.
Yep, so we have ravioli carbonara, and then we got the cannoli. And I didn't try it, but when I was getting the food, the chocolate hazelnut cake looked delicious. And I feel like chocolate hazelnut is one of those flavors that never goes wrong. So I'm definitely going to try that after this. But yeah. Anyway, let's dig in.
And this is my favorite stand in all of Epcot, actually, during the Food and Wine. So I was really excited here that they have a brand new menu this year for the Food and Wine. And when you come by, you definitely got to check it out because they don't really disappoint when it comes to food. Yep, still amazing.
Cheese.
That's a lot of cheese.
It's good.
All I do is eat and drink and then walk. It's a vicious cycle because I feel like I'm getting fatter, but then I'm walking. And then I feel like I'm getting intoxicated, but then I'm walking and I'm eating. So I never really know what I am. And then you walk out of Epcot and you don't even know who you are anymore. So I don't know if anyone else can relate to that, but that's like my mood right now.
Big mood.
Anyways, I gotta try this cannoli. Cannolis are like my favorite things in the universe, except for Molly. Don't tell her that. Oh yeah. Alrighty, so we are at the American Pavilion, sitting on the benches where Eat to the Beat takes place during the entire Food and Wine Festival. So tell them a little bit more about that.
So Disney invites a bunch of different musical groups to come and they perform at various nights throughout the entire festival. People like Plain White Tees, Sugar Ray, Bahaman, bunch of different people, and they have a lot of different performances. Then they offer a package. It's the Eat to the Beat package. Basically, you get a dinner and then you get front row tickets to whatever concert is that night, and it's pretty cool.
Yeah.
These concerts, depending on who's playing, are usually very busy, very packed. You got a couple really big names coming.
For example, tonight. Yeah. For example, tonight, like we're here during the opening day of the Food and Wine, so the Plain White Tees are performing tonight. That's a pretty famous band. Obviously, most people remember them from Hey There, Delilah. But you know,
they had one other song.
Yeah, that like one something to say, 3 words, whatever. But yeah, outside of that, Eat to the Beat is like a really cool experience, and we do recommend that for anybody coming to the Food and Wine. It's been around for quite a while now, so it's not new to 2019, but it is, they do have new bands, India to name one. There's several other new bands coming this year. Beyond
98
that...
degrees.
What?
98 degrees with Nick Lachey.
Nice. Also, speaking on the American Pavilion, by the way, while we're on this new stuff, they got rid of a food location right back there, right?
Yeah, so the American Adventure is gone. That was just a quick service location, but that will be coming out with a new like barbecue themed place in a couple months.
Yeah, so there was a whole quick service spot right inside of the American Adventure and everything, but you know, there's still like the show and stuff going on in there, but the actual quick service spot is gone at this point. But yeah, so basically the new to 2019 really is like, you know, we have some new bands in terms of Eat to the Beat, a lot of new food, and we're not done yet. Holly, they have waffles here.
They do have waffles here. The waffles here are delicious. 10 out of 10 would recommend.
Alright, what's up guys? We are in the France Pavilion, and there are some new things happening in 2019 for France. For starters, at the France stand, they have a new beef tenderloin meal, so that's cool.
And then they also have a new cheese fondue, which sounds really good. Speaking of cheese, Epcot is doing this little adventure this year called Emil's Fromage Montage. Basically, it is 6 different cheese items throughout the World Showcase that you can try. Every time you try one, you get a little stamp.
Like that one?
And then if you get all the stamps, you get a free cheesecake from Shimmering Sips. So you bet we're gonna do that.
So yeah, as you're walking around, make sure you're stamping those, and make sure you're putting stickers, and you can even bring a pen and, you know, check mark some of the things that you know you've tried. So after several months, like us, if you've gone here a lot, you know, you've been able to try a bunch of stuff. But yeah, the Emil's fruit, what's it called?
Emil's Fromage Montage.
That's
Fromage
a mouthful.
Cheese.
Anyways, also, one big recommendation we also have, another thing that Disney Food Blog actually recommended as well, is
the Parisian breakfast. It's a breakfast buffet.
It's $45 a person.
$45, bottomless mimosas, I believe.
Yeah, they let you have a lot of mimosas, pastries. It's serious stuff. You get a lot of food, drinks.
I'm a big fan of Parisian food, so
yeah.
we honestly might do it. We might do a video for that.
We might do that sometime.
Delicious.
But yeah, we got a couple more things to show you as we continue to walk around the countries. We're getting towards the end of our loop here. There's still some more stuff to do, so keep following us. Alright, so as we near the end of our video on everything new going on here.
The sun just got really bright.
The sun just came out. It's just kind of like a big bright light to show that we're stars. I think that's what it is. But anyways, we're right outside of Canada. There's going to be plenty of footage in here of what the brand new Apple Orchard cider bar and everything down there looks
so
like.
They have a cider bar, they have a wine bar, and then they have a bunch of cool little snacks that we're really excited to try.
Yeah, and if you wanted to watch like a more in-depth video on both of the brand new stands, we're actually posting a shorter video straight to the Disney blog, so you can check that out. But we're just kind of showing you all, doing a full lap and showing you all the quick little blurbs about everything new. But yeah, so that's a really cool spot. Obviously, Ireland is a great spot to grab anything beer and food related.
Mostly beer.
Mostly beer. We'll show you a couple more things before we end this video here, and we thank you for tuning in today. We're going to continue our little lap here. We're going to walk over to where the new chocolate
Ghirardelli Chocolate Studio.
Yeah, the chocolate studio, and then along the way there's a couple other stands as well, so keep watching. So we stopped by Hawaii because they have an Aulani, what is it called?
Hawaiian Sunrise.
Aulani Sunrise.
Aulani Sunrise.
Yeah.
At the Hawaii stand.
Exactly. It's a lot of words. Whatever. It's tough out here. It's very hot. It's about 100 degrees. So that's why we're sweating a lot, believe it or not. But this thing comes with a commemorative cup too. So that's cool. And it also tastes delicious.
Yeah, it does. Vodka, pineapple juice, and grenadine.
Yes. Good combo. But we're right here at the plaza for the Wine and Dine. There's also the Cheese Studio and the Chocolate Studio, which is one of Molly's favorite spots because, you know, she likes chocolate and she likes cheese, believe it or not.
I like cheese.
But yeah, before we leave, we're gonna show you where the they're making some changes to a couple stands over here. We'll mention some merchandise, and then other than that, we're gonna send you on your way. We're gonna do plenty more food and wine videos as the fall goes on, but this video was really focused on everything new this year to the 2019 festival. So let's keep do a couple more things, and then we'll say goodbye. So we are right outside of Flavors of Fire right now, which they did add some new food items. This whole section of stands is like kind of almost forgotten about when you're at the countries, but there's the whole Earth Eats and Coastal Eats and Land Eats and all that over there too. And they have Flavors of Fire, which is the best barbecue easily, like probably in all 4 parks. They have amazing barbecue here.
They really do. It's awesome. They have burgers. They have a couple different types of ribs. It's all really, really great stuff if you're into that smoky barbecue flavor.
Yeah, exactly. And I wrote it down actually. I wanted to tell you guys that Fabio Veroni and Graham Elliott, those are among some new chefs that are here this year. The chefs are top of the line. So the Food and Wine Festival really is amazing. So yeah, we'll show you the chocolate factory and this whole thing, because chocolate's always the best way to end things. All right.
Oh, and
Chocolate factory. I'm the chocolate factory. Ooh. There's chocolate everywhere.
Is it worth it? Oh yeah. It's really good as the caramel. Yeah. Oh, it's so worth it. That's so worth it.
Those are regale.
those are regale.
Drinking chocolate?
Non-alcoholic. Don't get your hopes up.
Alright guys, well that, as they say, is a wrap. We just showed you inside of the chocolate studio. That place is really cool in there.
Chocolate experience was a bean to bar.
Yes.
Very cool.
Exactly.
They give you free samples of chocolate. And we've heard that the Ghirardelli drinking chocolate is the thing to try.
Yes.
We're just a little
tuckered out. Too much food
right
and wine. Too much food and wine at the Food and Wine Festival. Honestly, a big recommendation. It's amazing that this is in the fall, because not only is this like not a very busy time of year in the fall, but like September and October, November, it's like the best time to be here. So this festival runs till November 29th. Come here in October, November and enjoy everything, because when it's 100 degrees, it's hard. It's hard out here. We did 5 hours of this and we feel like we just walked on the surface of the sun for 20 miles.
I have a sunburn.
Yes, we're dead. But anyways, thanks so much for tuning in today.
Before you go, I'm giving you a super dorky tip. Reuse your silverware.
Yes.
Disney is trying to reduce their plastic, and if you get a new fork every time you get a new little trial of food, then you're going to go through a lot of plastic. So get one, and then you can just wipe it off in between, and you'll be saving some sea turtles.
We care about them turtles. But anyways, thanks so much for tuning in. My name's Jared.
And I'm Molly.
And find us on our channel at Jared and Molly. We're on both YouTube and Facebook, and you can also find us on the Disney blog. So thanks so much, and we'll catch you next time.